then we went into Sporting Feet, which is an awesome shop. I've never been before. It's in Richmond. Do go. Met Jackie, and I collected the numbers for Rosie and I because we're running in the
The next station is Squerreyes. Change for London Overground services.
Mind the gap between the train and the platform.
We're on the tube. I collected Rosie's and I are my numbers for the race next week, which is really fun. Here they are. Yes, those are numbers. And then this shop, lovely. Look what I brought. My new top. I just need my new orange shorts to go with it. Now I'm a YouTuber. I've got to think about my outfits. Now we're going to breakfast. This is you'll see there's going to be a theme of this channel. Theme of running,
Mind the
theme
gap
of
between
coffee
the train and the platform.
This
breakfast.
is Squerreyes.
Well, I've just met Mark. And Nadia and I have run from Chelsea. We've run 12 miles along the river to collect my number for next week, running a cute 10k. But then I met Mark, and he's just done 20 miles.
Yeah.
So tell us, what was this?
This is a training run for the London Marathon. So my son is now 21, never run a marathon before. It was his first 20 mile for that, and he absolutely smashed it. It was fantastic. So we stayed together the whole time. My daughter, who's run,
Sure, where is he?
he's still in the car with my wife. He hasn't got out yet, so I'm hoping he makes it to the pub.
But he stayed with you all the way.
Well, I stayed with him. I used to pace the London Marathon.
Oh, did you?
So
I found a very important thing. What did you pace?
I paced 4.5 hours, 4 3/4, 5. Paced for quite a few years.
So how many
Loved
years?
it. 7 altogether.
How
Loved
exciting.
it.
What years did you do?
Gosh, now you're asking. I finished before lockdown, so it would have been 2014 till about 2020. Something like that.
Oh, how interesting. So that really fascinates me because I follow paces on occasion. So it's quite an out the picture. So how do you do that? How do you do 26 miles?
Always with 2 watches, and I have a pace chart in my pocket just in case. Oops, sorry.
No,
never drop litter. I'll pick up the litter. So you follow these really carefully, and weirdly, when you've done a lot of pacing, you just get into the stride and you know that's the right pace. You just feel
Interesting.
So
your son, you paced him today. That's your pace chart.
He's never been that far, so we did 12 miles about 4 weeks ago, and I didn't know how old he'd do. He's 6'5", but he's a footballer, hockey player, played a bit of rugby, so I wasn't sure how he'd do at that distance. But he loped beautifully, he was breathing properly, his posture was fantastic. I didn't really need to tell him very much, so I'm so proud.
And you're a runner of a long time, are you?
I used to run for my county when I was a teenager, which was an awfully long time ago. I'm 60 this year.
Oh, you see, well, I'm your big sister.
Oh, there you go.
It is.
Just go, never stop running.
Exactly.
We can run
Look at
until
us.
we're 90.
Here we are.
Fallujah Sea.
Here we are.
Go.
And you're 60 this year?
I'm 60 in a couple of months'
Oh,
time.
how exciting. May?
June.
All right, I'm May. But it's exciting being 60.
That's great.
Yeah,
It's
I
not
love
just
it.
a number, actually it's a challenge.
It is.
And I'm passing it on. I'm a race director, run director at my local Parkrun. We set it up. And I'm just loving passing it on now and just spreading the joy.
Yeah, likewise, spreading the joy. So, which part run? I'm going to come.
Squerreyes winery.
that?
We're at Kent. It's a place called Westerham. It is about 30 miles. If you think about the M25, it's
Yes.
5 o'clock on the M25.
Okay.
Pretty much on it.
I'm going to turn up.
We've got a winery. We run through the vineyards. We've got a brewery. We've got 2 cafes. My wife makes the wine, so she can tell you all about it.
Oh,
She's a master wine.
We'll come. It's
very
not fun. We literally have just appeared to go and collect my number, and we met on the pavement. And your daughter, I think.
That's my daughter. She's just finished. That's right. That's Phoebe.
Phoebe. So I will.
Do come. You'll be very welcome. My name's Mark Evans. I'm often RD, and if I'm not, I'm there 50% of the time helping as well. So look up for my name. Come when I'm there, and we'll have a nice time. Buy you a coffee.
Thank you. And thank you for today.
Very nice to meet you.
Lovely to meet you.
Nice to meet you. I won't check your hand. You're busy.
So we've arrived in Sporting Feet.
Yes.
Sporting Feet in Richmond. I'm going to collect my number and Rosie, my sister's number, for the Q10K, which is all very wet because we've run it on the river. We've just met Jackie. And so this shop, I love it. Being a runner, I love running shops. It's so bright and beautiful, and I'm definitely going to buy something as well as get my number. So yeah, tell us, you were just saying that there's foot scanning.
Yes, so we're all about feet, looking after feet. And we like to scan people's feet, and we like to do proper gait testing as well. So we make sure people are in the right shoes for running and they're fitted really properly.
Oh, brilliant.
But we don't just do running, we also do football, tennis, hockey, rugby, netball and kids' shoes as well. Really very good with kids, that's our second area. We also specialise in insoles and we do orthotics as well. We do nutrition, clothing and loads of accessories for running.
Oh, brilliant.
So yeah, that's why we're
Perfect.
Sporting Feet, because it's
Yes.
all different sports as well as
And it is so important, isn't it? Because these feet, because I've run forever. I've run
Yes.
since I was a little girl and I'm still running. And looking after your feet is the most important thing.
Well, this is how we feel. That is exactly our philosophy. If your feet are good and comfortable, you can do anything.
Yeah.
But if they're not, it affects everything.
Yeah.
And actually, we're not just about really fit sports people. We, as I say, we do young children and then we do really up to 80, 90-year-olds regularly
Oh,
because
brilliant.
we want to keep people mobile.
Yes.
So
Yes, of
you
course.
don't have to be elite to come here. We're
Yeah.
open to everybody with feet.
You come because it's got an amazing atmosphere. We just found it because we had Google Maps, luckily. We ran along the river and then we came off at Kew Bridge.
Yes.
And then we ran along the road, which actually was quite pleasant. It's very muddy and very lovely and beautiful and all that.
Yes.
But then we've arrived in this oasis. So now I'm going to get my number and I'm going to buy something. So
Thank you. Oh, it's our pleasure.
As always, post long run, post any race, hard effort, the brunch and the coffee is on its way. It's wonderful to run along the river, run about 12 or so miles along the River Thames all the way to Richmond, where we stopped at Sporting Feet, as you saw. And it was fabulous to meet Mark and Jackie, and both of their messages were so inspiring. As Mark was saying, he's spreading the joy. He loves to run himself, still keep going. He's 60 this year. He likes to inspire and support others. And Jackie the same. Their shop's beautiful. Do go running Sporting Feet, and that's it. Sporting Feet. It's for all feet. Look after your feet, and you can keep moving. You can keep doing your sport. And if you don't want to do sport, you can just keep moving. And as she was saying, beyond 50, 60, 70, 80, 90 and beyond, being able to feel comfortable in your feet is the most amazing thing. If there's anything you'd like me to explore, if there's anything you'd like me to talk about, if there's anything that you're interested in, please do put in the comments below. I was a coach of running and sport before I was a coach of life, and I had my own fitness centre in the 80s, as well as being an international athlete from the late 70s into the early 90s. Still top of my game in my age group, a master over 60-year-old. I've also made every mistake you could possibly imagine, and I'm happy to make videos to help you not make them. And I've had every injury. I've come back so many times, and I'm running free of injury now and have been for some years. So I would be very happy to make videos to help you do the same. And if you've liked this video, please press the thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed already, please do. Press the bell too, then we will be notified when I make another. And I think I've ticked all the things that I meant to say to call you to action. So thank you for watching, thank you for joining, thank you for sharing, and we're building a community.